Good morning, viewers. I am Saraswati from CST department. I am working as a SNS College of Engineering. Today we are going to teach about artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is a broad concept of machine that are being able to carry out the smart task. Machine learning is the use of statistical tools that help to computer to learn from the data. It relies heavily on handcrafted features. Deep learning is a subset of machine learning. It driven primarily by neural network. There are different type of topics in AI. First one is a searching, which are used in a game playing algorithm, representation, knowledge representation and reasoning, planning, learning, natural language processing, expert system, and interacting with the environment by using a vision, speech recognition, and robotics. These are the one example of a search method in AI. Here, we have to enter the data from that Google. We have to search the data. The data will be available means the data will be available to the user. Then the data can search the information from the database. Here, the database is a search engine. The search engine, we have to search the data from the database from that websites. According to that websites, we have stored the collection of websites. Based on that website, we have to search the information from the data that we are going to enter the data in that Google. In that websites and search engine, web crawler or web spider is there. Web crawler, you have to search the websites in the database, that is search engine. And then to display the result from the database. This is a cyclic process for searching any information from the Google. Next one is a knowledge representation and reasoning. Knowledge representation, whether the knowledge can be retrieved from that environment. The knowledge is describing the environment and drawing the inferences from that representation. How we do describe what we know about the world. How do we describe it consciously? How do we describe it so that we can get the hold of the right piece of knowledge when we need it? How do we do generate new pieces of knowledge? How to deal with the uncertain knowledge? These are the different type of knowledge representation based on that environment. Next one is a knowledge representation and reasoning. This can be written as a KRR. The knowledge can be declarative and procedural knowledge. The declarative knowledge is it deals with the factorial questions. That is, what is the capital of India? That is only direct questions. Next, procedural knowledge, it deals with the how to deal with the knowledge, how to deal with the knowledge. The procedural knowledge can be embedded in a declarative knowledge, but in declarative knowledge cannot be embedded in a procedural knowledge. Declarative knowledge is also known as a what to explain the knowledge, and the procedural knowledge deals with how to explain the knowledge. Planning. Given a set of goals, we have to construct a sequence of actions that achieve the goals. That is often very large search space, but most parts of the world which are independent of most other parts. It starts with the goals and connect them to actions. There are no necessary actions between order of planning and the order of execution. If the world changes as we execute the plan and our actions don't produce the expected results. Learning. If the system is going to act truly appropriately, then it must be able to change its actions in the light of experience. How do we generate new facts from old? How do we generate new concept? How do we learn to distinguish different situations in new environment? This is a expert system. There are many different type of expert system we have to design in a particular domain. Example, medical diagnosis, chemical diagnosis, and geographical exploration. The next one is a very biggest area is a NLP. There is natural language processing. The people and computer to communicate in a natural language rather than a computer knowledge. There are two different categories are there. NLP, there is a natural language understanding and natural language generations. Interacting with the environment. In order to develop a intelligent behavior, we will have to interact with our environment. The environment in that intelligent system, we have to accept the sensory information based on that environment. In the information is a vision and sound, etc. And then interact with the human by using a understanding of knowledge, recognizing speech, and generating a text and a speech and graphics, and then modify the environment by using a robot. Speech recognition. Here, our voice and recognize the words. Computer vision, image processing, robotics, is a chatbot. There is a program to think and is a social interactions. Robot is a program to do. A is a to do think. Interact with the social environment. Robot is a program to do. Is a program to do. And next one is a low level interactions. AI test, Alan Turing. Turing test is a computer result will not be compared with the human. Limitation game. The computer result will compare with the human. This is the main difference between Turing test and game theory. These are the introduction to AI. In that AI, first one is a ALP, NLP, robotics and searching algorithm, game playing, etc. are there. Thank you.